We stand here in the city of Delhi, symbol of the old and new. The city has been the grave of many empires and nursery of a republic. The Delhi Golf Club, a haven in the heart of India's capital, a hidden treasure. Its two courses, dotted with monuments, are indeed lungs of the city. From the stark municipal course of the early 30s to the verdant gem of the 21st century, and the transition carries on. Its emblem, the Lal Bangla, perpetuates the love story of Lal Kumar. The club has its own story to tell. The Lodi course, rich in its dynastic heritage, has undergone many changes.
I'm a product of the Delhi Golf Club. I've been playing golf here even before Peter Thompson redesigned the golf course.
That was 1976. Since then, modifications were done periodically, and the original 6,500 plus yardage now stands at just short of 7,000 yards, making the course more challenging.
The Delhi Golf Club has a well-defined objective, basically to promote the game of golf, find talent and to get them to that level where they can be Olympic champions. The course is our asset. Our greens complexes over the years have been upgraded in bits and pieces, and they had reached a stage where they had deteriorated completely, which is why it was decided to go ahead with renovating the greens complex. Committee of 2018-19 caught the bull by the horn, so to speak, and took this decision to execute the project. The most significant decision taken by the committee was to set up an empowered core committee for the reconstruction of the greens complexes. Some of the most significant decisions that this committee took were: one, to complete the project in one season. The other was to simultaneously upgrade our fairway irrigation, and of course some strategic changes on the course itself. And yet another important decision was to bring in this new technology of the bunkers called the Better Billy bunker. And you'd be happy to know that yours is the first club in the country to bring in this technology.
I am delighted to have been part of this core committee set up towards the end of last year for redoing the 18 greens of the Lodi golf course. I have been involved on a greens committee both at the Royal Calcutta Golf Club and here for about 50 years now, a long time. But this is the first time that I've seen the work being done in a really professional manner. Apart from the greens, the work kept on expanding, and I think members now have an almost full new course to play on.
Today's redevelopment once more reaffirms the Lodi course's national and international status with its modified new greens redesigned by world-renowned Gary Player Design.
Our main focus on the design features of the golf course was to really keep the same character of this iconic layout.
We added a few fairway bunkers for strategy, but we basically kept our concentration on the green complexes.
Delhi Golf Club want to do 18 greens plus 2 putting greens within one season, and that's a very aggressive schedule. Our first big challenge was the greens, the material out of the greens, what to do with the material that came out. We decided we were going to bury it in the envelope of play to enhance the holes.
Gary, being no stranger to our club or course, several members enjoyed an interactive round with the iconic South African. Today, this is what the great man has to say.
The new greens, bunkers and drainage systems will make the members proud. Mini Verde is a wonderful grass, and when it matures you're going to enjoy your greens like you've never enjoyed them before. When playing the golf course, just 2 tips. Keep your head still when you're putting, and when you start your downswing, make sure all your weight goes to your left side.
Completed in a record 8 months by a project team that worked tirelessly round the clock, the newly designed greens lie ready to do battle.
Our focus was on transforming this club into a modern international level venue, and yet to retain the old world focus and the heritage that we have with us. We put together a team of a project manager, a shaper, an agronomist, and we had a lot of interactions on the design basis, on the logistic basis. Doing a complete course in 1 season is a tough one. The logistics was a big issue because a huge amount of sand, grass, other pipes and a lot of other stuff had to come in. We worked on time frames and we managed to deliver the course to international specifications. I'm just hoping that everybody who plays enjoys their golfing experience, and we look forward to receiving feedback from you.
It's a very tough balance to try and keep the character of the course alive, keep the heritage of Delhi Golf Club, and at the same time create a modern design. So I think they've married the two really well. This is a course that's been built for the future.
The new greens I played the other day are absolutely spectacular.
I started playing golf here 30 years ago as a kid, seen a lot of growth and changes in the Delhi Golf Club. And I'm so glad that eventually we've got these new greens. It makes the game much more exciting, more interesting. It's fun.
With all these slopes added, I think it has become a lot more difficult to directly attack flags, which will make shot making more important.
Golf course is fairly challenging and it requires you to really think your way through if you want to put a good score on the board.
I think the new greens are a great design. They've modernized them, which was required for a while. And I think once they settle in and they get to playing hard and fast, you know, we're going to see scores going up.
The construction is also of top quality. The quality of grass is phenomenal. The ball is rolling very good.
For any player, their home course is the most special because they are familiar with every nuance of it. This is a wonderful opportunity for all of us to play new redesigned greens which challenge us.
Gary Player design of the Delhi Golf Club is absolutely sublime. The new undulations, the new bunker positions, fairways, everything is fabulous, and the greens are rolling really beautifully.
I really like some of the new undulations and bunkers that have been put in and come into play. The greens look a lot more interesting and I think are going to require a lot more shot making by the players, which should really help our youngsters, and I'm really excited to start playing golf again. I can't wait to get back onto the course.
The Lodi course has been home to some of India's finest amateur golfers. Made golf a household name, with India making almost a clean sweep of the medals. Today the stage is set once again to play host to them and many of the golfing world's best to return. Opens, Masters, perhaps even the Olympics. It's game on. The Lodi course in its new world-class avatar owes a great deal to those who generously came forward to make it possible.
The entities would have to do it purely for the love of the game and for the club. It's heartening to note that the response has been immense. This project would not cost the club's corpus even a single paisa. The entire project would have been funded by these entities whom we are hoping to honor this evening.
We have such a beautiful golf course now, fabulous design, great conditioning. So we really all have to get together and look after it and make sure we repair our pitch marks, repair the divots, rake the bunkers, because you know this is our golf course, and if we don't look after it, who else would?
The Lodi course beckons.